Today in history.
On this day, on December 30th, 1853, a curious event occurred in the history of international diplomacy. The Treaty of Kanagawa was signed between the United States and Japan. This treaty opened Japanese ports to American trade, ending more than 200 years of isolation. How did it happen? Well, the President of the United States, Millard Fillmore, decided to send a confidence man, Commodore Matthew Perry, to Japan to convince the Japanese to open their ports. And Perry, with a mix of diplomacy and warships, arrived with an impressive fleet. He was basically a negotiator who said, "Either you open your doors or I open the canyon." The funny thing is that although Perry's diplomacy was effective, it was not because the Japanese were completely convinced of the benefits of international trade. Rather, they were convinced by the military might of the Americans. Japan, surprised by the warships and the pressure, decided to accept the conditions, although not willingly. In fact, after the signing, the Japanese must have thought, well, maybe we should have stayed in isolation for a few more years. This treaty, although fraught with tension, changed the course of Japanese history, but not without a hint of humor in how a diplomatic trip became a military spectacle.